if you go out here and you commit a crime, right? And you're convicted for that crime, the punishment or the sufferings that will be administered to you will slow your momentum down in life, right? So let's say that you physically go out here and you bring harm to somebody, right? If you do suffer a conviction, then you will physically be locked in a cage at some point. You will have to go to jail, and you'll be restricted from the free world, from your family, and you'll be unable to exercise your God-given decree to be fruitful and multiply, right? A restriction, right? And I don't know about you, but anywhere that's void of women and money, I don't want to be there, champ. But that's just me, right? And even if you don't go to jail for that infraction, another way that a conviction will hinder you is through societal prejudice, right? Which I've experienced a number of times throughout my life. Now, this is when, now because of your criminal background, the system of America can legally deny you from inclusion and opportunity. Let me say it again. Because of your criminal background, the system of America can legally deny you from inclusion and opportunity. Some of these opportunities are, but not limited to, schooling, housing, employment, business, recreational activities, and social acceptance. Damn near everything, really. The system of America can change and influence laws to present a justification for legalized prejudice. Your conviction, your criminal record. Right now they have something to justify excluding you and casting prejudice towards you from participating in other areas of your choice. You see, now they can legally deny you certain liberties because of your criminal background. It's sneaky, man. It's crafty. It's not cool, but it's a real thing. And I don't want to see you travel down this path. That's just the gist of it, right? I don't want to see you progress down the path of criminality, all because you have the wrong type of conviction. You see, this is an example of how a conviction can break you, or it can break your flow in your life, and it can set you back. It can break your momentum. It can break your stride. It can break your focus, right? Notice, I didn't say it can stop you. Only you can stop you. But depending on what you're convicted for and for how long, it can most certainly derail your future for sure. I mean, time is limited as it is, King. And we don't want to give back any undue time that we can't get back or return for. You understand? You want to stay away from the circumstances that can produce a conviction on your record as much as you can help it. Stay away from the people who participate in those circumstances that can produce a conviction on your record, right? Because secondhand smoke kill. Meaning you don't even have to be the one smoking a cigarette in order to be harmed by it. So you don't even have to be the one committing the infraction against the law for you to be harmed by it. You just need to be in the vicinity of danger or detriment, right? Now, having these convictions on your record, at some point, it will become a blatant and obvious and repeated legalized prejudice being carried out against you. But however, if you choose to become a man of conviction instead of becoming a convict, now you will lay claim to your distinctive advantage as a man. Part of the power of men is in having conviction, being firm in your resolve for a better life, being firm in some worthy cause or for the visions of grandeur, a grand lifestyle, right? Being firm in being the best representative for your last name and for your legacy and for the business that you're building and the position that you may hold at the company or the team, right? Be that person, the one who would choose the right path into conviction, a path that your legacy and your reputation can benefit from. Now, a conviction being able to make you, right? This is what your legacy would benefit from, right? You using conviction in a way that it can make you be a better representation for your legacy, right? A negative aspect of conviction, or when a conviction can break you, any of those behaviors, don't entertain it in any way. I want you to throw out that negative mentality, right? Throw out that aspect of conviction. Throw that out with the garbage, man. And be convinced of the greatness that's within you. Now, if you do make a mistake of allowing any negative consideration into your mind, then if you allow that thought to repeat, then ultimately you'll fail, right? When you've decided to take the challenge of becoming a man, and you found this channel, and you found these lessons, and you found this campaign right here, your old way of doing things no longer remains acceptable, right? Because we want to get you refocused on the elevated perspective about manhood. Now ask yourself these questions. Why should anyone believe you? Why should anyone choose to follow you as a man or a leader? What am I doing right now to positively influence my social currency with other people? Why should anyone support what I'm doing? Really ask yourself these questions and write down your answers, because your answers are a reflection of your internal condition, right? Now, if you can't answer these questions, then you don't have a deep enough conviction about yourself and your mission as a man. But if you can answer the questions, then all this means is that you have a more clear vision of what conviction looks like for you. And either way, don't be too hard on yourself, and don't be too high up on yourself, and don't beat yourself up too much, right? It's all a learning experience, and we're here to help you. And keep this in mind, right? The convictions can either make or break you, right? It can either serve you or sabotage you. So make sure that you're measuring your level of conviction each day.